All right, start with your feet nice and wide. Take a slight bend to your knees, and then take a nice big inhale, arms overhead. And on your exhale, bend your knees and let your head just naturally kind of round forward towards the ground. A few more just like that. Inhale, big stretch overhead, and then exhale, round down. And as you're moving through these motions, it's almost like a standing cat-cow. So you're gently introducing that flexion forward, rounded back, and a little bit of a back bend, but start small. Find your own pace here. Exhale to bend the knees and drop. Inhale to reach the arms overhead. Last 3. Nice, beautiful inhale. Exhale 2. Big inhale. And on the last one, exhale, bend the knees, drop the head, and then come all the way back up, but stop in the center, no back bend. Interlace your hands and flip the palms to the ceiling. Here, I want you to bring your rib cage back, really push your hands to the sky. Give yourself a good stretch through your wrist and through your palms, and then side bend over to the right. From here, keep those ribs pulled in. Imagine you're pushing your hands into the sidewall, and then exhale, bring it back up. Same thing to your left. Inhale, big side bend. And then exhale, power through your hands and lift your body back up. 2 more times. Inhale, side bend right. And then exhale, back up. Inhale, left. And then exhale, all the way back up. Let the hands drop down by your side. I like to take my feet a little bit closer for body weight squats. We'll do about 16 here. Nice and simple. Just dropping it low, coming right back out of the squat. And just remind yourself, when you're in a squat, you want to try and keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. They tend to tighten up out of just out of habit, trying to help you out. But remind the shoulders, the jaw, the neck to stay loose. Think about trying to get all your weight back into your heels, holding deeply at your hip joint. And watch out that those knees stay trekking over your second toe. About 8 more here. As you get a little warmer, see if you can go a little bit lower, but don't force it. Drop and press the hips gently forward. Last 4. And 3. We've got 2. And 1. Take a nice big side step with the left foot so you have lots of space between your legs. You're gonna laterally lunge side to side, left and then right. Take your time. The first couple for me are always a little rough because those inner thighs have to wake up. Just shifting from one side to the other. Take 4 more here, then we're gonna add a twist. Last 2. And last 1. Right hand to left foot. So rotate the chest, reaching the opposite hand across the shin. Up and over. Deeply squat through the bend in the leg that's bending. That's the leg you want to squat back into. You got 4. Last 2. Last 1. Hands reach all the way back up. And then take a gentle flat back fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to make the stretch feel accessible. Allow the head to drop. Relax through your neck and jaw. Shake your head yes and no. Bend both knees deeply, tuck your chin, and slowly roll all the way back up. All right, we do some plank walkouts. So find some space. You can just keep facing forward. I'm going to turn to the side. Real simple. Mountain pose, into your roll forward. Hands meet the ground, bend the knees if you need to, and then walk out to a strong plank. When you get to your plank, you're going to pause here for a moment and take slow mountain climbers, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Applying your Pilates principles here. Beautiful long spine, tight core. Just 4 of them. And then 4 steps of the hands back in towards the feet. Deeply bend your knees, tuck your chin, roll back up. You do not have to stay at the same pace as me, but just try to go for something slow and controlled. Rolling down, walking the hands out, 4 steps of the hands. Alternating opposite knee towards the opposite arm. Looking out past your fingertips as you do it. And then walking right back in. For tighter hamstrings, make sure you bend the knees as you roll up. Help yourself out a little bit there. So you can articulate through your back. And just rinse and repeat. Rolling through the spine, heavy head, bend the knees. Connect firmly through your palms all the way out to plank. When you take these slow mountain climbers, don't be in a rush. Look out past your fingertips as if you could balance a book on the back of your head. 4 times the knees to the opposite arm. Walk it back in. and then roll it back up. Keep this going. We have a little more than 30 seconds left, so pace yourself slow. Just gonna give you some cues for your form. As you get a little bit warmer, see if you can really firmly connect both hands to the ground before you walk out to plank. Good. Every time you're in the plank, think about the back line of your neck. Think about the nape of your neck staying long. You're gonna look out past your fingertips. Pull the knee into the opposite arm and squeeze it there for just a hot second, like a second or two to feel those obliques light up. Good. Let's take about one more round of that. We're all meeting our plank. Coming up in 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. From your plank position, you have choices here. Either push back to child's pose or down dog. This will be your resting position. So you get to decide. We've got plank push-ups coming up next. So you can do them from your toes or from your knees. I'll show a little bit of both. Find your push-up position of your choice. It can be on your toes or on your knees. We have 4 slow push-ups with good technique. Here we go. Lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, press. 1 straight line. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, press. 2 more. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, press. Last one. Core tight. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, press. Back to down dog or child's pose. Stay here to stretch out the calves, stretch the spine long, and push your hands firmly into the mat. We're going back in. Again, you choose on the toes or on the knees. Back into your plank. Beautiful posture. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. 4 counts down. Exhale, press. Again, lower down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, press. Use that breath. Down for 4 counts, leading from your heart, and then exhale, push. Last one. Down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, push. Your choice, down dog or child's pose. Hips are up and back or down and back. Take a breath here, and I'll talk you through our final set. So remember, regardless of what push-up position you take, always lead with the heart. Watch where your chin wants to go and keep your eyes past your fingers. All right, back to your plank position, on your toes or on your knees. Final set, we're gonna do 8 push-ups here. So much fun. Here we go, lower down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push. Use that power. Again, take it down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, push. Good, nice, Susan. Again, lower it down. 2, 3, 4. Press through your hands. Use that strong exhale. Again, down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, power all in one piece. 4 more. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, push. Last 3. Keep that chin lifted. Exhale, navel to your spine. Last 2. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, push. And last one. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, push. Again, choose your recovery, child's pose or down dog. Stay here for a couple rounds of big breath. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. All right, slowly roll up to hands and knees. We'll take a super quick round of cat-cow, and then we're gonna do some ab work. So from your hands and knees, super simple, lift your heart, shine it forward, and then exhale, round your back using your core. Inhale, shine your heart, open up the chest, tailbone reaches up and back. Exhale, round your back. Now, if you're like me, I tend to get very tight to my neck and my shoulders. So I try not to cue my hands to do anything. Instead, I want to try and move my spine from my abdominals and from my lungs. And I let my arms just go along for the ride versus aggressively pushing to the floor. There is pressure through your hands, but if you over recruit like I do with my neck, just keep bringing that focus back to your abdominals and don't try to pull your chin to your chest. Instead, pull your navel to the ceiling. Focus there instead. Let the head just kind of hang and move with the spine. Take that 2 more times. Big inhale to expand the chest, the collarbones. Get long. Exhale, your core pulls up to the ceiling. Good. Last one, inhale, long, long, long spine. And then exhale, pull it up and in. Good, come to neutral and just sit back onto your heels to swivel your feet around and in front of you. I'm gonna go into some Pilates abs here. Starting with yourself up on your sitting bones, I like to grab a hold of the back of my hamstrings to keep myself upright, but not overextended. So I'm gonna use my hands to recruit my biceps a little bit and get right on the sitting bones, but bring the rib cage back like I'm flat against a chair back behind me. On the exhale, use your arms to help you slowly roll down your waistband. Your feet can slide, but don't let them lift. One vertebrae at a time, all the way until your head touches down onto the ground. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, curl up. Don't pop the feet up. Curl up slowly. Use your hands on your legs if you need to roll up slow, 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 all the way back onto your sitting bones. And again, exhale, curl through the low back. This is more about precision than intensity. Not that it's super easy, but try not to worry about the quickness of the movement. It's more about trying to get each vertebrae to have its moment. Exhale, tuck your chin. The neck comes up first, then the shoulder blades, then about broad line, mid back, waistband. Curl, curl, curl. Use the arms if you need them. Up to your tailbone. This last one, let's keep our legs straight in your classic roll down. Your hands are going to reach forward. You can do palms facing each other or palms down, up to you. And on your exhale, I'm going to feel like I'm being pulled back from my waist. I'm going to keep my feet on the mat and slowly unravel. Try not to pop the feet up. Keep the heels down, 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 down. Slowly articulate all the way onto the mat, arms overhead. Good. From here, we're going to go right to our series of 5. So hug the right knee into your chest and lift the left leg to 45. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest up, and we switch. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale. We're gonna curl the body up. Think of your rib cage sliding towards your hip bones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees into your chest, but let the head come down for a little break. All right, double leg stretch. Exhale, curl back up. Both the arms and the legs move together. Inhale, arms high, legs long, and then exhale, hug everything back into your body. Exactly. Inhale, long, gorgeous stretch. Exhale, curl it back in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl it back in. If your neck is sensitive, you can use one or both hands behind the head and just focus on the legs moving without the arms. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale. And let your head relax. Head all the way down. Give it a break. You can shake it right to left if that helps. And we have scissor switch or hamstring pull. Right leg is as long as you can get it. Left leg hovers above the floor. You're going to curl up, either hold below the knee or above the knee, but not behind the knee. And we switch. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. Switch. Gorgeous. Good. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. Switch. We've got 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in and let your head go. Give it a break. I like to every single time give my neck just that moment to disengage because it likes to hold on tight. Let it relax, relax your jaw. Now take your hands behind your head. Both legs are to the sky. You're going to exhale and curl up. We're going to do one leg at a time first. Inhale, drop the right leg. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, drop the left leg. Exhale, bring it up. You can modify this by doing a bent knee toe tap instead, or you can keep your head down and your hands under your tailbone. Lower the right. Exhale, lift. Lower the left. Exhale, lift. Good. Last 2. Exhale, lift. Last 1. Exhale, lift. Let your head drop, but keep your legs lifted. Last but not least of this first series is the crisscross. You're going to bend the right knee back into your chest. Left leg is long. Lift up your chest and turn towards that right knee. And we switch. Inhale, inhale, twist. Exhale, exhale. Keep this going. It's just like that single leg pull we did earlier, but you're adding the torso rotation. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Whew. So much fun. We're doing that whole series again, but I'm going to talk you through it and give you some more nuances. And I know I say this every time, but I want to remind you, if your neck takes over, give it a break, right? We want to make sure that these muscles are not over recruiting and we're using our core instead. So curl the body up, hug both knees into your chest. We're going back into the single leg stretch. We're gonna go right through everything though. Here we go, right knee into the chest and switch. So bend the knee, exhale, exhale. So this is a single leg tug, in, exhale, exhale. You've got 8, 7, 6, exactly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees into your chest, double leg stretch right away. Here we go, inhale, arms and legs long. Exhale, pull everything back in. Of course, give your neck a break if you need it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it all the way back in. Nice, Susan, good. 3 more. Inhale, long, long, long. Exhale, get tighter, curl up deeper into the curl back. Exactly, 2 more. Exhale, curl in, think rolling like a ball. Last one. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, curl, curl, curl. From here, give your neck a quick break. We have our hamstring pull, that single leg scissor switch coming next. On the exhale, curl up, grab your right leg. Left leg hovers, and we switch. Left leg, right leg, exhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Can you get your chest a little higher? Don't pull with the chin, pull with the heart. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in, give your neck a break. These last 2 we're gonna go immediately into back to back. Hands behind the head, both legs are to the ceiling. You get to choose. It can be 1 leg or 2 legs at once. Either lower 1 leg and then switch, or both legs together. Here we go. Inhale, lower 1 or both legs. Exhale, control and lift them to 90. Inhale, lower, exactly. Exhale, lift. Beautiful, few more just like that. When you lift the legs, feel your belly button drop and your chest lift another inch. Yes. So just like that, curling like a ball, rolling like a ball shape, you wanna think of that here as the legs lift up towards you. 2 more, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift the legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift the legs. You got this. Crisscross. Here we go. Left elbow, right knee. And twist, 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 twist. Good. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. We've got 8, 6, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Whoo, so many abs. Stretch the legs out long. Gently roll all the way onto your side and then onto your stomach slowly. We'll take a very gentle back bend. Palms spread wide by the shoulders. Inhale, give me a small cobra stretch. Feel those abdominals release and lengthen, and then exhale, slowly come back down. We'll take that 2 more times. Inhale, press the palms down, shoulders melt away from your ears. Can you get a little bit higher with it feeling safe in your body? Exhale, pull yourself long, and then slide to the floor. 1 more time, press the palms down. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Big ab stretch. And then slowly pull yourself down to the floor. Stack your hands right in front of you and drop your forehead onto the hands. Let your neck and jaw relax completely. 1 leg at a time. Your right leg is gonna reach like it's growing 2 inches longer than your left. And then your hamstring is gonna lift that leg up just a few inches, like maybe 4 to 6 inches at the most, and then comes right back down. Left leg gets longer, then it floats up and comes right back down. Just alternate, 1 leg floats at a time off of your mat. Now, I can't emphasize this enough. Try not to focus on height. If you do too much work on the height, you're gonna squeeze your glutes too much and work your sacrum, your low back, and that's not really the focus here. I want you to feel your hamstring. So where your booty meets the back of your leg. That's the muscle engagement you wanna feel when your leg comes up. So again, focus more on long legs. You alternate and lift 1 at a time. Try to relax the cheeks. Keep your navel pulled up off the floor and keep your jaw relaxed too. Last set, right and left. Inhale, long right leg. Come on down. Long left leg. Come on down. Now stretch your arms long by your ears. Head is down, just like we're gonna go into swimming, but it's gonna be everything lifted at once. So on your inhale, reach your arms a foot longer, reach your legs a foot longer, lift your head off the mat, look slightly in front of yourself, and then exhale, melt back down. 4 more, just like that. Inhale, pull the limbs long, 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 across the floor, across the room, and then slowly come back down. Take that 3 more times. Think of the inhale, stretching your spine long, and then slightly carving up. And then as you exhale, just like a big sheet being thrown over a bed, you get longer and float to the floor. Good. 2 more. Pull the body long, long, long. Inhale, get a little bit higher. Can you gently lift your chin without crunching your neck and then float to the ground? Last one, arms, legs, and head. Inhale, lift everything off the ground. Take your focus in front of you, but keep the neck long and the jaw relaxed. Get a little higher, and then let it all go. Push back to child's pose. All right, coming up next, we're gonna grab our chair for some hamstring bridge work. So with your chair, go set yourself up for bridge work. If the chair doesn't work out great for you, you can always switch to doing your bridge work just straight on the ground. What's good about the chair though, I like, is it gives you just more height. Just like the foot bar on the reformer, gives you a little bit more space so you can find that articulation through the back of your body. All right, once you have your chair set up, lay onto your back and prop your feet up so that your knees are directly above your hips. You can choose to have flexed feet like me or to step on the edge of the chair with your arches. I like to do a little bit of both, so just pick what serves you best. Your hands are by your side and your knees are in line with your hip joint. They're not touching, so keep them separated. On the exhale, the low back curls under. You begin to slowly roll up your spine, one vertebrae at a time, stepping downward into the chair with your heels or your arches. Get to the very top of your hip bridge. Now check this out. I'm not arching my ribs. My ribs are gonna drop down, but my hip's gonna lift up. Take a big breath in. And then I exhale, relax the shoulder blades first, the mid back, the waistband to the tailbone. And repeat. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, relax the ribs, tuck the tailbone under, scoop through the low back, work through your mid back, all the way to the crest of your shoulder blades. At the top, you take another breath in, and then exhale, roll down your spine slowly. Take your time so each part of your back has a chance to move. Keep this going. Remember, the exhale is when you move the spine. At the top of your bridge, you'll take your breath in, and then use your exhale to cue the chest to drop before the hips. Think heavy heart. Good. Keep rolling down through your spine. So feel free to go slower than I cued you so you can really get that articulation. We'll do 2 more just like that. The exhale at the bottom causes you to imprint the pelvis under, slowly rolling up the back. Keep stepping your heels or your arches down into the chair to light up the hamstrings. Good, this looks nice. On the exhale, the first thing to move is your heart, not your hips, and then move through your spine. Nice, Susan, good. Excellent, let's take 2 more. I keep adding reps, but they look so good. They just keep getting better as we get warmer, even though the hamstrings start to talk a little bit. On this next exhale, try to think about just moving the first 2 vertebrae. So you're gonna feel like you're sawing the chest down, and then it begins to transfer into actually moving. Last one, let's curl up and stay lifted. Exhale, curl all the way up. That single leg march. You can change your footing. I like to go onto the arches for this one. It's a little bit more stable for my body. Either one works for me, as long as you feel the back of your legs light up. Right knee comes up and step it down. Left knee comes up and step it down. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, take your hands to the ceiling. So now you have to really push through your upper back and through your feet. Keep breathing. We got 7 more. Strong feet against the chair. 6. Steady breath. 5. Last 4. Hips high, hips high. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Both feet on the chair. Let the hands drop down by your side. Exhale, melt the spine back into the floor. Whew, and take a break. Let the knees rock right to left. Maybe even give the hamstrings a little bit of movement. You can stretch them to the sky. Circle out the ankles. All right, last but not least, on the chair for bridge work, you're gonna have your right foot either flexed with the heel or arches on the edge, totally up to you, and have the left leg lifted. You can keep the left knee bent or straight. Do what feels best for you, but keep the right foot in contact with the chair. Single leg bridge. Don't even worry about the articulation. Just do a straight hip hinge. We're gonna go straight up with the exhale and come straight down on the inhale. Exhale, press the hips forward. Inhale, fold the hip back down like you're sitting into a squat. So don't worry about the articulation. Just push the hips up and then drop straight down. Tailbone touches the floor. Last 4. straight down. Last 3, straight down. Last 2, strong connection with that right foot, straight down. Last 1, at the top, left foot steps down, right foot comes up. 6 on this side, here we go. Left hip down, exhale, lift. Left hip straight down, exhale, lift. Nice, Maggie, good. So let the hip fold, the left hip's gonna fold right away. Exhale, push the glutes up. Last 3. Exhale, last 2. Exhale, final 1. Exhale, lift, right foot joins the left foot. Final hip bridge here, make it gorgeous. Lift up high, but relax the ribs and slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Whew, all right, shake out the hips. Gently roll over to your side, and we're gonna change things up for a last little block. You can still use the chair. I'm gonna use the chair for some plank work, but you can take it to the floor if you wanna make it a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna do forward plank and reverse plank. So taking the chair or the ground, have the feet nice and wide, and just find your beautiful plank position. From here, we're gonna slowly take opposite hand to opposite shoulder and then come back down with control. So just super simple stability work. Now I have a very flimsy folding chair, so I like to take my feet wider. It is easier, but it also feels a lot more stable. If you wanna make it harder, you'll narrow the stance of the feet. Try not to crank this out like a HIIT class, right? Slow yourself down. Slowly bring one hand to the opposite shoulder. And if you're feeling up to it, you can also play with taking the opposite leg off the floor. It would barely lift though. Whew, that's challenging. Totally optional. So if you want to take opposite hand up and float the opposite foot, it's going to really light up your deep core. Last 4 of these. And if you're taking that leg lift, remember, it doesn't have to go high. Just disconnect with the ground and go for length, not height. So you don't tip the pelvis. Last 3. Final 2. And last 1. Whew. Take the feet wide, push back into a modified down dog. Nice big hamstring stretch. You can bend the knees here, let the arms just stay straight as your chest falls through that space to open up your upper back. Release the hands to the ground. Bend your knees, tuck your chin, and roll up. All right, we're gonna do some reverse plank. So turn around on your chair, take a seat. 2 options, I'll show them first. I know we've done these a couple times, but just a refresher. You can do just a reverse tabletop where you're in like this hip bridge position, or you can do extended legs, reverse plank. Feel free to do either one. We're gonna start with our tricep dip. So either legs are straight or feet are flat. Elbows are back behind you, shoulders are broad. Here we go, we're gonna inhale, drop, and then exhale, press. Just 3 more. Inhale, drop, exhale, press. Open the chest. Inhale, drop, exhale, press. Last one. Now give me 1 beautiful hip bridge or reverse plank. Lift the pelvis up, push your feet into the ground, open your chest and look at the ceiling. Don't snap the neck back, keep it long, 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 and release to neutral. Take a second to roll out your shoulders. Maybe shake out your wrists. And that same series, this time it's 6 repetitions. So 6 tricep dips, 1 reverse plank. Here we go. Last but not least, broaden the chest, make it gorgeous. Here we go. Drop for 6. Exhale, press. 5. You can make these smaller if your shoulders prefer it. 4. 3. Looking straight forward. 2. Last 1. Bridge the hips up, either reverse plank or hip bridge. Lift your chest, lift your chest. Neck is long. Push the feet into the ground, light up your hamstrings. You've got 3, 2, 1. Come down, take a seat. Whew. Shake out the shoulders. Roll up the neck. And we're gonna finish with last quick little stretch. So go ahead, find a wide stance, just like you started the class in, feet wide, facing forward. Roll the shoulders down and back. All right, here we go. Big inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, roll down your spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Let your hands drop to the ground and bend the knees generously here. Shaking your head yes and no. Deeply bend the knees. Stretch the legs straight, just 1 time. Bend the knees deeply again, but this time roll the spine up. Drop the head, look at your t-shirt, Come all the way to standing. One last big inhale. Exhale, hands by your side. And Tuesday, lunchtime Pilates, you are all done. Yay! Thanks so much, you guys. I so appreciate you coming in every Tuesday. It brings some joy to my Tuesdays. I really love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, April.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
my camera's not working.
Thank you.
Hey,
I'm feeling those triceps. I'm like, whoo.
Are you ever bringing back the 50-minute class, or is it going to stay? 30?
Right now with my schedule, just as crazy it is, this is the one that's really worked well for me. If you haven't checked out, I think there are some bar classes on the live schedule for Sculp'd. But for my schedule, this is the one that I've got available just because the in-studio stuff's picking up slowly. I know, but if it comes up and I'm available for it, I'll let her know that I'd love to do it because it's always great. Because I feel like I just got warmed up, right? And the 30 minutes are over.
Good to see you, though. Thank you so much.
You too, Erin. Thank you so much for coming in. I love it.
All right.
It's good to see everyone's faces. I love it.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's fun. Good to see you. Here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.